The reason why I'm handing out a little bit of clay, it doesn't, don't worry, it washes off quite easy, is that as you hold the clay, in fact, what you can do, which is the most beautiful thing, you can do anything you want. I mean, you can manipulate it to your heart's desire. You can, even if you didn't want to make something, you can just squeeze it. And you know what? If you're a little stressed and you're squeezing it, you'll be surprised. Oh, you've got that. So that's nice. You should.
Yes, you should.
Has everybody got the... No, I haven't forgotten. Where are you? No. Feel free to help yourself to play. And in fact, if anything is worthy of, if you like, and you're quite pleased with what comes out, I'm going to fire it for you. I'll biscuit it, fire which goes in the kiln, so it becomes permanent. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to describe what I'm doing, the first demonstration. As I get nearer to what I want, and you'll feel the clay firming up, but you'll have this on the side, you'll have the roll, the circular action on the side. So what I tend to do, I'll push the clay centrally, hoping that no air bubbles get trapped in the clay. Now you start off quite fast, and as you get nearer to the form or shape you want, you slow down. Yeah? The clay's quite firm. I'm adding water, and my hands are positioned this way so that I'm keeping the clay contained but also pressing down at the same time. Yeah? I'm just putting my hands in the right place, but the wheel's doing the work. So here, I'm just holding my hands together, pressing down and keeping quite steady. The most beautiful thing about this is also that the clay, it reflects your mood. If you're not in the right mood, the clay will reflect it. So there are days if there's things not right with me, I won't throw. I won't go in the wheel. That done. The next thing, I will use my thumb. There are other techniques, but I'm going to use my thumb, keep it in contact with the outside. I'm going to go inwards, right through the middle, and go downwards. But I went down, but not so much that I'll touch the wheel head. If you go too far, then you won't have a base for whatever you're making. Yeah? So you go down a little bit more, and then now, after going central, I'm going to pull towards me, compressing the base. You can't see it yet, but you'll see just now. And I'm compressing the base so that I'll get a nice even layer. The next stage is called throwing. And what I'm going to do, the idea is that you place your fingers inside the vessel, and that acts like your vertebrae, your backbone. And then you will then put some effort on the outside, and the effort has to coordinate and complement on the inside. So it's a dual action. Yeah? Right, so that's what you call the first pull. Add in water. So now again, second pull, and my hands have to be steady, yeah? Remember I was telling you that Ahai told me to close my eyes? Look. Yeah? As I come upwards, I'm just pushing the clay gently, central, so it's starting to prepare for a shape. So now that I've got the height I want, I'm going to go for the shape. So what you then do, I'm going to reverse the process. Yeah? I'm now forming a belly. Just to get that shape. And then I'll use something like this, which is called a kidney, a metal kidney, and that will help consolidate the form, but also it will take off any excess clay you don't need and the sort of what you call a slurry, which is the watery part. Yeah? If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Everybody's very quiet. Oh, okay.
Did it take you a long, long time to learn to do that? Because it really does something collapsing horribly.
Yeah, well, one of the things in the class, what I hold, classes I hold, is that quite a few students who have been to other courses, they come in with the same notion that, and it's very mechanical. First thing I try to do is to make sure that some of the preconceived ideas or previous experiences, I try to see if I can translate that in terms of feelings rather than the techniques they have. So, if it's a little wobbly and you don't particularly like it, you can always just trim it. Yeah? But sometimes, instead of using a tool, I use my fingers as a tool. Or any paper, or a tissue would do. And what you do, you try to minimize any contact with the work try to minimize the sides. Everything is, you're pushing it. I add a little water first. I have to do it again, because normally you do it, and then you take it off fairly soon after. So I'm pushing it, just rest it here, please, yeah, thank you. And what I'm doing, I'm just coaxing it along, yeah, pick it up, yeah. And it's a piece, yeah, it's here, okay? Again, I'm now just preparing it. I'm going to show this one a little faster than the other one, because of time. So bear with me, it's not because I don't want to explain what I'm doing, I'm just... Where it comes in. I think in terms of teaching, where I normally have to spend a little bit more time, it's not actually in the making, it's just being delicate. Our real potters, they'll be able to make forms where it will require them being really gentle. I'm thinking that somebody any minute is going to say, boo. Are you tempted? I'm sure it must have crossed somebody's mind. Boo, no? Okay. I'm trying to finish off quick, so I don't want anybody to be hungry. Just stabilize it once more. When you're taking the work off the wheel, as I said, the whole process is gentle. When somebody makes something, especially when they're pleased with it, they tend to become nervous and transfer from the wheel to wherever they're going to position. So what I'm going to demonstrate is how you can mix some clay.
Hot dog.
What's that?
I mean a window.
Are you thinking food?
Without the legs.
Oh, right. Burger, you mean, burger. Oh. Yeah? So I have to do enough so that the air bubbles come out, but also to try to maintain this. Now, okay, I'm coming up a little bit, but what I'll do, I'm going to change it slightly. I'm going to make a different form so you can see